One of my favorites was Teddy Roosevelt when he ran for president. His campaign slogan was "A man, a plan, a canal, Panama."
Oh yeah,
and it's spelled the same forward and backwards.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's an
palindrome.
Palindrome. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So,
I just thought that
first
was
of all,
wild.
Nothing beats Uncle Dwayne's
What's
presidential run, though.
Yeah, so my
Wait, what?
my best friend, it's still we're still dear friends since I was like 14.
He's the president.
Yeah, he was our class president. Not the president, but the class president. And his slogan was
1988.
Yeah. And his slogan was don't vote for a boner.
Don't be a boner.
Don't be a boner.
Vote for a stoner.
Yeah.
Are you for real? Did he win?
He won.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, he
Don't be
did.
a boner. Vote for a stoner.
Yep.
Yeah, and he won.
That's actually incredible.
It's great.
Yeah,
and he
I'm
still is a stoner to this day.
And that's why Michigan's legal because that wins class president.
Don't
so
be
that's
a boner.
center
Vote for a
lines-
stoner.
Yeah,
President.
So
a little
the next
fact.
president
Okay.
of the U.S. should probably think about that.
A little fact is that
That's a very good line.
Centerline's biggest rival, you know how schools have rivals?
Yes.
Their biggest rival was Lincoln, still is
Yeah.
to this day, and Eminem went to Lincoln.
Oh no.
Eminem went to Lincoln.
So you guys
and I
had
went to
beef.
Centerline.
You had
I had
active. You guys have active beef.
Beef with
when
Eminem.
did he graduate, though?
It was I don't know. Can we look that up?
could try.
Eminem
There was
graduate. I would bet a couple years after us.
So,
Yeah.
so
Not many.
After?
Listen,
Before?
his
no,
daughter,
He's younger than us.
his
Is he?
da-
He's got to be.
his daughter was right around my age range.
right.
So there was always rumors going around at like parties and stuff like, "Oh, she's at the party. She's at the
Seriously?
party. Eminem's daughter's at the party."
But they
You're like,
didn't
"Where
live
the fuck
in
is
Michigan
she?"
then, did they?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, she went to
Oh.
high school here.
Okay.
100 million
Yeah.
percent.
They still
know.
live in
100
Michigan.
million
Yeah, they
percent.
still live in
Because
Michigan.
I
yeah.
remember hearing all the
Remember,
time.
they came to that Animal
Haley's
show
here.
that I did
Oh,
with
yeah,
Jack Hanna.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's the only time I met Eminem, and he was an asshole.
So this says
What do you expect from Slim Shady?
this says that he dropped out of high school at age 17, and he was born in 72, so I'd say like 89, something like that.
Yeah, 89, 90, which
72 would
is
be
right about our
90,
age.
because
then,
I
yeah, so-
graduated in 89.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
90,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, he would be
90.
okay, right around
Yeah.
my age.
Yep. So he
So,
went
yeah.
to Lincoln.
I
Basically, so
probably
he was
saw him
probably
here or there,
in
didn't
Lincoln.
know who he was.
He was
Yeah.
probably in Lincoln when we were in Centerline.
Yeah.
Wow,
you know,
that's
which
really
is our
cool.
rival.
So you have active beef with Eminem.
See, that's my 7 degrees of
He
Kevin
might have
Bacon.
been
And
at
that's
one
why
of the
he
one of
hated
the
Joey.
the
You know, you're
didn't hate
events
probably
that I
right.
had a fight in.
I wouldn't
Okay, so
doubt.
should I tell the Eminem story?
Yeah,
yeah. That's
It's not
that's
bad.
a heater.
I know
No, it's not bad.
bad.
It's not bad. So yeah, so I
It's actually pretty funny.
I used to help Jack Hanna. For those of you guys don't know, Jack Hanna is a famous old time TV animal guy. Also was the
Look it
director
up.
of the Columbus Zoo. He's just super famous.
Super.
You know, mainly older people know him because he was on every Saturday morning. You know, on whatever.
He is
9
be on
o'clock
David
morning.
Letterman.
Now,
Yeah, and he
but-
did Letterman
Yep.
for I did Letterman for
Yep.
like 20 something years. You know,
Wow,
so.
really like consistent, like
Yeah, like
all the
he
time?
was
the animal
Letterman's
guy
animal
for-
guy for
yeah,
20 something
Letterman.
years. Like no other
Wow.
person went on Letterman but Jack Hanna.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But anyways, point is that
That's what I
he
know
used
of
to
them.
let me do the reptile stuff when he was up in town, and so one day we were doing 3 shows at this venue, live shows where there'd be like 1,000, I don't know, 800 people, something like that. And you go up and talk about animals, and it was fun show. Well, anyways, we hear the third show. The the promotion department came up and said, "Hey, we have a VIP guest that wants to come 20 minutes early and get a behind the scenes tour of the animals." We had cheetahs and sloths and snakes and alligators and all kinds of different stuff. And we're like, "Yeah, who is it?" And they said, "Well, we don't want to say right now." So, anyways, as the day progressed, we were all wondering, it kind of leaked out that it was going to be Eminem, Marshall
Mathers.
And anyways, time comes. He shows up with just him, a bodyguard, his brother, and Haley.
daughter.
Haley, and it was her birthday, so it was like Haley and 5 of her girlfriends. And so we're showing them the animals and stuff like that. But the funny part was that Jack doesn't know who Eminem is at all, and he's an older guy, So like he walks up to me and Sean, who's one of his managers, and says like, "Where's this Eminem's guy?"
Oh no!
And Eminem is like right behind us, and Sean's like, "Shh, be quiet. It's him right here." And he goes, "That's him." He goes, I was walking down the hall, and I said, "Hey, can I help you guys? He goes, yeah, this is Marshall. And he was like, oh, okay. And he just kept walking. 'Cause he didn't know Marshall was Eminem. And so he's like, oh, I didn't know that was the guy. But anyways, the point is that like Eminem's
Who's this Eminem's guy?
Eminem's guy. And so
That's something Grandpa would say.
I know
Yeah.
exactly.
So his brother was so really cool, really appreciative. The bodyguard just stood by Eminem, but Eminem stood like 5 to 10 feet away from everybody. And you got to remember, this is behind the scenes. It's me and like 3 other zoo guys in the group. That's it, right? No one's doing anything. And I actually went up to him at one point and just said, hey, it's really good to meet you. And he wouldn't even shake my hand. Wouldn't even shake my hand.
rare.
And it was just like such a dick thing. I thought, you're coming to our place. We're
doing
doing
you
you
a
a favor to show your kids these animals. And the kids were great, by the way. They were really appreciative.
Isn't that always how it is, though, with somebody quote unquote famous? They're either going to be super cool or they're going to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
And listen,
you know what I mean?
there's a
Like,
chance.
that's just how
There's a
it
chance
is.
he was just having a bad day. I always hate to judge
Or
someone
maybe,
from one
but think about
meeting.
it. Think
but
about it. Like that's the whole thing. Like I know you get stuff, and like you're always very gracious and stuff, but you're not on a level of Eminem.
Well, no, of
or a
course not,
movie
of course
star.
not.
And those people like are
All day are
constantly
berated,
right,
yeah.
in
Not
it.
even
and
like
they're
that,
either
though.
just gonna be like fuck this, or they're just gonna every single time be like hey hey hey.
I guess
Yeah, but
I think
I
it's
think
deeper than that. It's
Yeah.
guys, I think we're missing a point here.
What's the
What's that?
point?
It's a fucking Eminem. You know what I mean? It's the guy that raps about his dick in his hand and is a gerbil in
So
your
he's an
ass. Like,
asshole.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't
Yeah,
think
but a lot
that you
of that
look up to
stuff's
Eminem
persona,
and be
you
like,
know?
oh, like this is gonna
He's
be a
gonna be
stand-up
cool,
guy.
right?
Like,
Well,
yeah, I think
don't
like,
know
oh,
that
I'm gonna meet an asshole.
I don't know though, because there's
I
there's a lot of
agree,
other
'cause
rappers.
I feel like most people who meet me expect to meet an asshole, and that's cool. Like,
Okay,
But
what
there's
were
a
you
lot
saying
of
about
other rappers, like let's say even like Ice Cube. You know what I mean? Original OG,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Do you think
like,
he would shake your hand though? Because I've know.
heard that he was a really nice guy. Like
Really?
everyone I've heard that's met Ice Cube has been like the dude's super nice.
Because you're right, he
You
does
know?
have that. He's always got his
Mean mugging.
face scrunched.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
everybody's
He's mean
different,
mugging.
though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Exactly.
everybody has their own personalities and how they deal with this stuff.
I would just
So,
think that I was surprised
know?
that he was the way he was, but and then to end, it turns out that it was actually kind of funny because Jack again didn't even know who he was.
Yeah,
but
Eminem.
Jack's secretary was like a big fan of Eminem, so she wanted to get a picture of Jack and Eminem that she could like
Oh,
put up on her
no.
thing, and so Jack said that he I can't believe it, I'm even telling this story. So Jack like lied to Eminem saying that his daughter wanted the picture. And so I remember, and this is quite a while ago, so he walks up to him and he goes, "Hey, let's get a picture for my daughter." And the bodyguard goes, "We don't have a camera." Well, it just so happens that my friend Aaron, who's a professional photographer, was there with cameras, and he's like, "Oh no, my guy can take the picture." And so you could see him kind of being like, "Oh shit, here we go, I got to take this picture." So they take the picture. With Jack, Aaron takes the picture, and literally right afterwards, the bodyguard walks up to Aaron and says, "I need your name and your address, and if this picture goes anywhere other than Jack, we're gonna come after you." And so the thing is like the next day, I posted that shit all over Facebook because I was like, "Who the hell are you? This isn't. I'm not selling to TMZ."
Who's the asshole?
Yeah, I know. Well, whatever. I just thought to myself, I just thought it was a dick thing to be like, I'm such a big guy that I can't have a picture of me with
Listen,
Jack.
high
With
five.
fucking
These
Jack
are a
Hanna,
proud moment
Yeah.
for
too.
me.
Especially if it's a Jack Hanna too. It's not like it's like
It's not some
Exactly.
Joe
it
Schmo.
shouldn't
Yeah.
even fucking matter.
Right,
It shouldn't even
exactly.
fucking
No, but it
matter
should
if
Jack
be-
it
Hanna,
was
you
Joe
should be,
Schmo.
You should be happy to have a picture of you and Jack Hanna
no,
going
yeah, but
around.
Yeah, it's probably the most normal picture he's ever taken. But yeah, I mean, it was just a weird thing. Like, why would you threaten the photographer if this goes anywhere, I'm going to come after you? And thankfully, Aaron told me
know.
afterwards that he gave him like a wrong name and an address. And everything.
Yeah.
So I
Of
knew he
course
wasn't
he
going
did,
to come
'cause
after
Aaron's
him.
not
Rail this
Damn,
in.
son.
Can we rail this in?